is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Broncos going up against the Titans. With that, let's get up to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. With the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. To return, this is Mark Mariani. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans, who now they're breathing down the neck of the Houston Texans in the AFC South, and a big reason why. Mariota, 25 touchdowns, Charles, 8 interceptions this year. Last 8 games, though, 21 TDs, just 3 picks.
I think the offensive philosophy of Tennessee is kicking in nicely for Marcus Mariota. They want to run the football well and establish that and allow him time to throw the ball, and that is working big time because DeMarco Murray, he's everything that a young quarterback needs in a running back.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. For Murray, Week 12 was his lowest output since Week 1. He had 42 yards in Week 1, 43 in Week 12. Actually, Henry had 60 and a touchdown.
But between Week 1 and Week 12, right, DeMarco Murray?
Pretty good.
Pretty darn good, right? 5 games over 100 yards. He's the second leading ball carrier in the NFL. But I like what you said about Derrick Henry. They've grabbed him to make that 1-2 punch. And when Henry comes in the game, that pile moves forward, doesn't it?
Now Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Hey, when Marcus Mariota was at Oregon, throwing to the tight end wasn't much of an option, was it? That spread offense, you didn't have him on the field too much. Now, he's got one of the best in the game in Delaney Walker.
Last year, Walker led all the tight ends with 94 catches. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We're back to Nashville right after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. A first down throw for Mariota. Throw left side complete to Sharp. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. So 20 yards to go here on first down.
19 speed, 19 speed.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's got time. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here we go, here we go. Tight right, tight right.
To the air again, Mariota. Finding time. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The reigning Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller, coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Final play of the half here, Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. It's a 0-0 game at half, so both sides obviously love their defense and hate their offense. Moving forward, we'll just have to see if it's the first to score that wins. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Later on the drive, middle of the field, Marcus Mariota will find his mark, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 43-yard line. Titans now later on the drive. Miller's going to take down the QB here. This goes for a loss of 4. Sticking with the same drive, Mariota's on point with the throw, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20.
Thank you, Mr. Ridley. A scoreless first half, and now we're set for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Starts with Devontae Booker. Fights off another.
I think the second.
Devontae Booker. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Devontae Booker, 74 yards. And the Broncos are in for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Mariani. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Couple of Broncos there in on the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. He's back to throw. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now a critical... Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down. A strong running. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Simeon. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll start out on the ground with Booker. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Second down, 8.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Right back to Booker. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Daquan Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline, because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man.